Michael never planned to cheat on Anna. But one day, that's what he did. It was a moment of weakness. Fueled by alcohol, he just couldn't resist temptation. He thought he could hide it from Anna, but eventually, the truth came out, and Anna was shattered. The pain and betrayal she felt were too much to bear, and she left him without a second thought. Michael was devastated. He had lost the love of his life, and he knew he had no one to blame but himself. He spent countless nights alone, crying and begging for forgiveness. He sent her flowers, wrote her letters, and even showed up at the new apartment she rented. But Anna wouldn't budge. She was done with him. He just had to live with the consequences of his actions. One night, as Michael was scrolling through the internet, he stumbled upon a website called blackmagicreview.org. The site featured the details and success stories of real magic spellcasters, and lots of advice. Michael was skeptical at first, but he was desperate. He needed Anna back, and he was willing to try anything. He went to the website of the top recommendation, Dr. Skull, and was able to view all the solutions Dr. Skull offered. Michael saw that Dr. Skull could cast his spell remotely, without ever meeting anyone involved in person. Michael was hesitant, but he was willing to try anything. Days passed, and Michael waited anxiously for any sign that Anna was coming back to him. He tried to reach out to her just a few hours after the spellcasting, but she wouldn't respond. He felt hopeless, but he had to trust in Dr. Skull's powers. Then, 1 week later, out of the blue, Anna texted him. She said she wanted to meet up and talk. Michael couldn't believe it. He rushed to the meeting spot, his heart pounding with anticipation. When he saw her, he felt like he was seeing an angel. She looked stunning, as always, but there was something different about her. She seemed softer, more forgiving. They talked for hours, and Michael poured his heart out. He told her how sorry he was, how much he loved her, and how he would do anything to make it up to her. Anna listened intently, and when Michael was done, she took his hand and looked into his eyes. "I've missed you," she said. "I've missed us." Michael couldn't believe it. He felt like he had been given a second chance, and he certainly wasn't going to waste it. They started dating again, and it was like they had never been apart. Anna was even more loving and affectionate than ever before, and Michael was grateful for every moment they spent together. He never forgot the role Dr. Skull played in bringing them back together. He knew that without his help, they might never have reunited. They were in love, and nothing else seemed to matter. In the end, Michael didn't care how they got back together. He was just grateful that they did. They had been given a second chance, and he was going to make it count.